The light is so strong.
तो जो स्क्रीन के लाइट्स है वो ऑन कर सकते हैं.
थोड़े और लाइट्स ऑन कर सकते हैं.
स्क्रीन के. आप बोल रहे हो, सुन रहे नहीं आपकी. यार यही तो प्रॉब्लम है.
पेशेंस भेड़िए को गुस्सा आता है सबको क्यों.
Okay. Next, I think we want to call the captain of the ship. जिस आदमी ने ये कहानी के बारे में सोचा, जो निर्देशक है ये कहानी के, want to call none other than Amar Kaushik. एंड मतलब जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि ये फिल्म जो है ये लॉकडाउन के टाइम शुरू हुई थी. एंड आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर कि जब पहली रेकी की थी अमर और नीरेन भाई गए थे. बहुत मतलब नीरेन भाई डर गए थे कि वो वापस घर नहीं वापस आएंगे. एंड दे सेड रेकी करके गए एंड इट वाज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. ओनली आई कांट थिंक दैट हमारे इंडस्ट्री में ऐसा कोई भी प्रोड्यूसर है जो ऐसी फिल्म को उस वक्त पे बैंक रोल करता जहां हमें पता नहीं था कि कहाँ फिल्म में आएंगी. सो आई वांट टू कॉल माय ब्रदर, माय फ्रेंड. मैं बदलापुर के बाद उनके साथ काम कर रहा हूं. आई हैड अ वेरी स्पेशल एसोसिएशन. आई वांट टू कॉल नन अदर देन डीनू, दिनेश विजन. असली भेड़िया. And obviously this film is going to be incomplete without according to me. I found like two brothers on this film. And I have a very, very special association with Abhishek on this film. We really मतलब I was a fish out of water on this film, and honestly मैं अपने lines इसके साथ rehearse करता था. He would help me so much during this film. And along with him we have a newcomer. तो whenever a newcomer, I believe this क्योंकि मेरी 10 साल पहले डेब्यू हुई थी. So you all have to give the most love today, the most love to Palin, who's over here from Itanagar from Arunachal Pradesh. So Palin and Abhishek, please join us on stage. And the last and definitely not the least, luckily Amar got him in Bhediya world, and that's none other than Deepak Dobrian.
DD and VD.
There's so many other people from our cast, our crew over here who are going to come up and get us for the celebration. But obviously Sachin Jigar, this is one of my most special collaborations. I know आप लोग ने मैडो के साथ भी बहुत ज़्यादा काम किया है, but they are the music directors that I have worked the most in my career also. So thank you Sachin Jigar for always being a part of my journey. Thank you Niren Bhai, who's written this, the most funniest and coolest line story. Rehearse the lines with me and Abhishek and talk a lot of other things. And obviously हमारे जो ज्ञानी बाबा है इधर, without this, सर आप एक बार खाली ऑडियंस को वेव कर दो प्लीज. I would like अमर आप एक बार कर दो.
एक बार नीरेन भाई जरा खड़े हो जाइए प्लीज. एंड ये नीरेन भाई हमारे, इन्होंने लिखी है ये फिल्म, और उनके बगल में हमारे जिष्णु जी. We shot the film जंगल के बीच में बेचारे बहुत मुश्किल से. थैंक यू. पूजा प्लीज. पूजा यू हैव टू स्टैंड. पूजा
इनकी अभी शादी हुई है तो प्लीज कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट एवरीवन. कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस पूजा. It's true, but no. Love you Manjot. Okay, so I think we'll start with the
yes. With your kind permission. All right, it's time for the media Q&A. आप लोगों के जो भी सवाल हैं, you can shoot those questions. और ये टीम भेड़िया उनका सामना करने के लिए all set है. Okay, just थोड़ा लाइट और इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं, उसको बढ़ा सकते हैं, थोड़ा ब्राइट कर सकते हैं. Yeah?
I think वो स्पॉटलाइट बंद हो जाएगा तो सही दिखेगा. अभी परफेक्ट है. और बढ़ा दो.
अभी गुड. और थोड़ा. जी मैम आ रहा हूं मैं, एक सेकंड. वी गुड राइट. चलिए जी.
Bhediya, it's so off.
offbeat, something we have never seen before in Hindi movies. So Varun, you know, while everybody, first of all, Kriti, your look looks awesome.
Thank you.
We have been talking about it. Varun, though everybody seems to be doing comedy, a lot of comedy happening around you, but how challenging this role was for you? I mean, it comes up a very difficult role.
पहली चीज जो अमर ने मुझे कहा था जब हम लोग रीडिंग्स कर रहे थे और उन्होंने मुझसे कहा था कि यार आप बिल्कुल कॉमेडी नहीं करोगे इस फिल्म में। मैं हमेशा इनसे पंच लाइन मांगता रहता था, ये लाइन मैं बोल दूं, मैं ये थोड़ा कर लूं, और अमर से बिल्कुल नहीं, आप कुछ मत कीजिए क्योंकि फिर लोग आपको सीरियसली नहीं लेंगे फिल्म में। So it's all credit to Amar. I mean, the performance, and hopefully it lives up to his expectation first, because he's got a very high standard for performances.
स्टोरी है वो ओरिजिनल है और उसमें भी कॉमेडी।
हॉलीवुड देख के बनाया वैसा कभी भी नहीं था, पहली चीज। लेकिन कॉमेडी जो है ना वो मेरे अंदर, अगर आप मेरे साथ चाय पे आएंगे या ऐसे बैठेंगे ना तो हम ऐसे ही कॉमेडी, तो हम दुख में भी कॉमेडी ढूंढ लेते हैं, तो वो है हमारा। तो कॉमेडी तो मेरे रग रग। और बाकी रहा ये बनाने का जो सवाल है किस तरीके से, हॉलीवुड देख के नहीं बनाया था। जैसे ही निरेन हमारे जो राइटर हैं उन्होंने एक सीट छोड़ा जानवर का, तो जानवर से लेके यहाँ पहुंच करते करते, तो ये था कि बनाए ऐसा जो इंटरनेशनल लेवल हो, क्योंकि हमको हमेशा कंपेयर किया जाता है कि हम उनकी फिल्में देखो, हमारी मत देखो, ये नहीं है वो नहीं है। तो हमने कहा चलो ट्राई तो करते हैं, और पूरा सपोर्ट किया इन्होंने बोला तुमको जहाँ जैसा बनाना है बनाओ। और ये मैं इसलिए नहीं कि आज हम लोग बगल में बैठे हैं, मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ। और आप फिल्म देख के बताइएगा, आप पहले ट्रेलर देखिए।
Hi, hi everyone over here straight. Himesh this side. Firstly, congratulations to everyone. The trailer is fantastic. I have a question for Kriti and Tino both. Kriti, firstly, did you ever feel while you were shooting for the film कि मेरे अंदर भी कोई जानवर आ जाए? या I also, because Dinesh has made so many films which are creature films or horror films. So did you ever have that discussion that why am I not?
खाली रियल लाइफ में हॉरर आता है,
वो रियल लाइफ में ही आता है जानवर, स्क्रीन पे नहीं था।
There was a script, right? You had said that you'll had kind of run by.
Actually, कृति ओरिजिनली हम एक वैम्पायर फिल्म बनाने वाले थे जिसका हिस्सा होने वाली थी, लेकिन फिर वो भेड़िया में आ गई तो वहाँ नहीं हो सकी। वरुण धवन कॉन्स्टेंटली वॉन्ट्स कंट्रोवर्सीज कि उसकी स्टोरी ट्रैक हो, उसका ट्रेलर बहुत दूर दूर तक जाए, तो ये हमने आपको एक दे दिया है, इनसाइड स्कूप फॉर अ नॉन अनाउंस्ड फिल्म।
And Dino, this is your second film with Varun. How has your association with him been, and how is it to create the first creature comedy for Hindi cinema?
And why do you always see a dark side to him? I want to understand.
Maybe I've seen him like no, David Uncle has not seen him. So I feel okay. So first to start off with Varun. Varun I met when he had just released Student, and we decided to do Badlapur, which was crazy. And I remember telling him that it would be very difficult for you to say yes and even more difficult to say no, because you're David Dhawan's son, Karan Johar's protege. He came 3 days later and with full conviction did that film. A few years later, we decided to do Bhediya, and the growth that I've seen him is one thing that's not changed is his core is very honest, it's very pure. He was a lot more hyper earlier. He is calming down. The pandemic has worked on him. I think COVID helped him. But his biggest strength is he's a team player, and you have to just tell him. I think Amar will also second that. To jump how high, he won't jump high. He'll jump off the building. So the idea is actually to control him back, rather than try and make him do something. And he's like family now. And I think Bhediya took a lot out of him, from leeches to snakes to God knows what in real life, not the VFX ones. So he's, I feel this is Varun 2.0. This trailer is Varun 2.0, where he's not, where he's not just relying on comedy, and I think the intensity that we saw in Badlapur, with this one he'll bite you, so hopefully you like being bitten.
Hello.
So you asked me something else, I forgot completely.
Hi.
Creature comedy is actually a complete team effort. The attempt was to make a world-class product in India, and I think the audience deserves to be given world standard after COVID. And our intent was that with whatever is our, haisiyat or whatever we can. It took us 10 years to be in a position to make a film like that. And we've worked, everyone, Niren, Jishnu, all the cast, all the technicians have worked really hard to give you. And I can promise you, when you see the film, it is a product as an Indian you'll be very, very, very proud of. That is 100% written, it's in our culture, and I think that's its biggest strength.
Hello, yeah. My question is to Varun. Varun over on your right, in front row, right. Varun here. On your right. Okay. First of all, he's right. I left. Okay. First of all, congratulations. Congratulations you for completing 10 years in the industry.
Thank you, sir.
And, so my question is like, Bollywood got a very handsome Bhediya. I can say that. So how your preparation to for this role, that you have put on weight also, you have some lot of things you can see in your bare body.
No, more than that, there was a, Amar wanted my voice to sound slightly more different in terms of when the transformation happens. First of all, it started with growing this beard. We didn't know how much will it grow, till what extent will it grow. Secondly, I opted for animal flow for this, which Pooja, who's EP on this film, she got us an amazing trainer, this boy called Devrat Ninja Dev. And I trained in animal flow for a couple of months, and rest I think it's all Amar. I think it's all Amar who took me beat by beat about what to do, what not to do, and obviously there would be some inputs from me that can I do this or can I not do this. But I have to say, because I was working with it, like Amar and Abhishek have done 2 films together before this, 3 films. This is the 3rd one. So Palin and me were in that way very new to the team. And whenever I would see Palin acting, मतलब इसका जो flow होता था इतना natural होता था, इतना natural, जैसे ये जो है ये इतना naturally निकलता था इनसे. So I think I honestly got to learn a lot on this film. I just came in, मैं ऐसे नहीं आया कि मुझे सब पता है, मैंने फिल्में की है. I kept picking up things from everyone. So hopefully this character of Bhaskar will come across honest and someone that all can root for and love, and like if the audience supports Bhediya, then then we have a future to create something more ahead.
Varun, hi, just next to him.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? What I wanted to know is, you always, it seems like after a few films, you're always taking a risk. Like you had a Chocolate Boy image and you did Badlapur. Then after that, you were doing commercial films and you went into October. Now you have done something very different for horror in the Indian cinema. Werewolves have not been done before. After few films, this risk that you take, is it a conscious effort, or do you feel that the experiment, where does it come from?
It just comes from me, the kind of person that I am. Like I'm a pretty random person in that sense, and I think most people are like that. I mean, we don't like to say that. हम लोग बोलते हैं हमारा एक fixed routine है जिंदगी में, but हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ उठपटांग कर लेते हैं हम लोग. So, but this was very attractive from the get go. मुझे हमेशा से अमर के साथ काम करना था, तो मेरा belief हमेशा अमर और डीनू में था. एंड डीनू ने मुझे बस एक 1 लाइन सुनाई थी इसके बारे में,
और वो वही दिन था जिस दिन हमने क्रैक की थी स्टोरी. मतलब स्टोरी नहीं, आइडिया. सेम डे हम लोग 2 बजे बैठे, वो पहले 12 बजे मैं और नीरेन बैठे क्या करें अगला बाला के समय, और 12 बजे हमने कहा हाँ अच्छा लग रहा है, बुलाते हैं तीनों को 7th फ्लोर से. तो ये 7th फ्लोर से 5th फ्लोर में आए. हाँ बताओ क्या है. अच्छा 1 घंटे बाद फोन किया, बोला मैं आ रहा हूँ शाम को. तो 5 बजे तक हमारा.
एंड इन्होंने इसके पहले ऑब्वियसली राजकुमार एंड आयुष्मान के साथ काम किया. वो वेरी फाइन एक्टर्स. आई लव बोथ ऑफ देम. सो होपफुली आई कैन लिव अप टू देम इन आवर साइज वर्क्स.
बिल्कुल लिव अप किया.
I genuinely want to say that he's really worked very hard. I've seen him, with his पहला डायरेक्टर मेरा था जो शुरू में बोल रहा था मुझे एब्स नहीं चाहिए, तुम लेके आओगे मैं हटा दूंगा. So the way he's worked very hard, whether it was his look, his body, the animal flow and stuff that he was doing, and there's a journey obviously of the character, and he was not doing anything else, so he was like just Bhediya all the time.
I want to ask Dinesh, this is your 3rd collaboration with Amar Kaushik. So what is it like, where does the confidence now? Of course, Stree was a huge success and he got so many awards. So
Bala bhi chali.
Yeah. So tell us about your collaboration.
I think this is a film he really wanted to make. I'll tell you his strengths. He's probably one person with 2 hits, doesn't behave like a director who's made hits, so which is good. I think his biggest strength is his background. He's a forest ranger's son who spent time in Arunachal. And he's very responsible towards that. He's the most excited person on set, which is competition for Varun. Jadwai generally, he's the most excited person on set. So his energy is infectious. Instead of saying, "Kya? Chalo khelte hain," right? That's the line for him on set. Khelo. So I think his biggest, and more than insan bhi acha hai. He's like a brother I never had, you know. And Maddock is as much his as it's mine. So it's really nice to have a director who has delivered this in lockdown. So he's also technologically very sound now. He's grown aesthetically. He has grown leaps and bounds in terms of what he's achieved. He's given us an international level product. For Maddock, it's taken us 10 years to be in a position to make a film like this. And him at the helm of it has managed to pull it off is what I feel. Hopefully you all will feel the same.